destination to a list of prices. It was won over the past decade, but the latest success comes with a question: which Bangkok will retain the crown in years to come?
Right. Will Bangkok retain the crown in years to come? Over the past decade. Over the past decade. But the latest success comes with a question. Will Bangkok retain the crown in years to come? Okay, sir, go ahead.
Bangkok has added its 2019 award as the world top destination to a list of places. It has won over the past decade, but the latest success comes with the question: will Bangkok retain the crown in years to come?
Right, very good. Will Bangkok retain the crown as the world's top destination in the future to come, in the years to come? Okay.
Bangkok has added its 2019 award as the world's top destination to a list of prizes. It has won over the past decade, but the latest success comes with a question: will Bangkok retain the crown in years to come?
Right, very good. Good job. But the latest success comes with a question. What's the question? Oh, will Bangkok retain the crown in years to come? The crown? Yes, the crown of the top destination. Okay, go ahead.
Bangkok has added its 2019 award as the world's top destination to a list of places. It has won over the past decade, but the latest success comes with a question: will Bangkok retain the crown in years to come?
Right, exactly. Will Bangkok retain the crown? We'll see. In the years to come. The latest success. But the latest success comes with the question: will Bangkok retain the crown in years to come? Go ahead, sir.
Bangkok has as its 2019 award as the world's top destination at the list of prize. It has won over the past decade, but the latest success comes with our question: will Bangkok retain the crown in years to come?
Right. Will Bangkok retain the crown in the years to come? Okay.
Bangkok had added its 2019 award at the world's top destination to a list of present. It had won over the past decade, but the latest success comes with a question: will Bangkok retain the crown in years to come?
Right, very good. Will Bangkok retain the crown in the years to come? Has added to its 2019 award as the world's top destination. Number one, people going where? To Bangkok, Thailand. Number one. To a list of prizes. They have a list. Here's my list. This is my list. 2006, 2007, 2010, 2012, best, top. And they add that one more. 2019, top destination. To a list of prizes. Look at all we've won. There's the list for Bangkok. The list of prizes. It has won over the past decade. How long is a decade?
10 years.
10 years. Decade of 10? Century. 100.
100 century, 100 decade.
A week. Very good. Tricky. Past decade, but the latest success, the most recent, right now, this 2019, not 2007 or 2012, 2019. This is our latest success, the most recent win we've achieved. Comes with a question. Uh-oh, we got a question. Some of the critics are out there saying, uh-oh, not so good here, not so good there. Will Bangkok retain, hold, keep, retain the crown at number one, in years to come, in the future? In the future, in the years to come, will Bangkok still be number one? Don't know. Any questions about the words, the meaning, pronunciation? Latest success, list of prizes, past decades, retain the crown, retain the crown, hold the crown as number one. We'll see.
Teacher, please. If you were governor or leader of Bangkok, the first thing that you want to improve or develop, in your opinion?
In my opinion,
Yes.
what they should improve, traffic.
Except traffic.
Except traffic.
Except traffic.
I think that's number one. If you could make it a smoother traffic situation, that would be better. And that's what the next sentence will mention. That would be the first thing. And the clean air, a cleaner air would be. And if you could reduce the traffic somehow with more transit, public transit like subway or elevated trains, that would be good too. Okay.
Added is mean
What?
record or something. Added Bangkok has added
Added,
is
yeah.
20.
19 award. So Bangkok has a list of awards. 2005, number one. 2008, number two. 29, 10, and 11, one. So in 2019, they won again. So they look at their list and say, let's add now 2019, 2010, 2012, 2016, 2019. Added to the list.
Like more and more.
Yeah, more and more.
And one every year.
Well, in other words, they have a list of the times that they won. And now they're adding 2019 because they won that one too. Added.
Sorry, I must leave.
Oh, okay. Lai Chen. Oh, I mean, it's so long. See you.
See you tomorrow.
Okay. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have some interesting words here, pronunciations. The City of Angels. City of Angels has now become infamous. Now become infamous. One word, infamous, for a range of problems. From overcrowding at the ports, to car emissions, noise pollution, and tricks by some locals to take advantage of tourists. Whoa. The City of Angels has become infamous for a range of problems, from overcrowding in airports to car emissions, noise pollution, and tricks by some locals to take advantage of tourists. Okay, you want to try?
The City of Angels has now become infamous for a range of problems, from overcrowding at airports to car emission, noise pollution, and tricks by some locals to take advantage of tourists.
Exactly, very good. And tricks? Tricks by some locals to take advantage of tourists. The City of Angels has now become infamous for a range of problems, from overcrowding at the airports to car emissions, noise pollution, and tricks by some locals to take advantage of tourists. Okay, sir, go ahead.
The City of Angels has now become infamous for a range of problems, from overcrowding at airports to car emissions, noise pollution, and tricks by some locals to take advantage of tourists.
Right, very good. Good job. From overcrowding in airports to car emissions, noise pollution, and tricks by some locals to take advantage of tourists. Okay.
The City of Angels has now become infamous for a range of problems, from overcrowding at airports to car emissions, noise pollution, and tricks by some locals to take advantage of tourists.
Right, very good. Good job. Car emissions, overcrowding at airports, and tricks by some locals to take advantage of tourists. The City of Angels has now become infamous. Okay.
The city of Angel has now become famous for a range of problems, from overcrowding at airports to car emission, noise pollution, and tricks by some locals to take advantage of tourists.
Exactly. Take advantage. Remember the V sound. Advantage. To take advantage. Infamous. Take off the I-N. Famous.
Famous.
Famous. Put the I-N. Infamous. Infamous. Goes from famous to infamous. Slight change in the pronunciation. I'll explain the meaning in a minute. Become infamous for a range of problems from overcrowding at airports to car emissions, noise pollution, and tricks by some locals to take advantage of tourists.
The city of Angel has now become
Infamous.
informal for foreign problems, from overcrowding and areas to car emission, noise pollution, and tricks by some locals to take advantage of tourism.
Very good. Take advantage. Advantage. The V sound. Tricky. Advantage. Advantage. I will be taking a van to the airport. A van to the airport. Okay.
The City of Angels has now become infamous for a range of problems from overcrowding at airports to car emissions, noise pollution, and trips by some locals to take advantage of tourists.
Perfect.
Thank you.
I thought you studied that same sentence all night long or something. That was very good. Good job. Okay, go ahead.
The City of Angels has now become famous for a range of problems, from overcrowding to
At airports.
airports to car emissions, noise pollution, and tricks by some locals to take advantage of tourists.
Right, very good. Good job. Take advantage of tourists. And tricks by some locals to take advantage of tourists. Did you read? You didn't read this yet, did you?
I read before, but I want again.
Okay, go ahead.
The city of Angels has now become infamous for a range of problems, from overcrowding at airports, the car emissions, noise pollution, and tricks by some locals to take advantage of tourists.
Right, very good. Good job. Take advantage of tourists. So the City of Angels. It could be Bangkok, obviously. City of Angels. In Los Angeles, California. City of Angels.
City of Angel or Ferry.
Oh, what? Ferry?
Same angels.
Famous angels?
I mean, ferry. Do you know ferry?
Ferry. F-A-I-R-Y? Ferries?
F-A-I-R-Y.
Well, a little different, I think, than angels, but anyway, the City of Angels has now become infamous. Infamous. The word famous, very well known. Why? He is a famous general in the army. He led the soldiers to conquer all through Southeast Asia. He is very famous. Infamous, a little bit different. The fact is, infamous is famous in a very negative way. So, in America, there was a very famous person who lived in the 1800s named Jesse James. And what did Jesse James do? Rob banks. Give me the money. Give me the money or I'll kill you. I'll kill you, I'll tell you if you don't give me. He robbed banks all over. And everybody knew who Jesse James was because the police were searching everywhere. Very famous. Many books written about him and stuff like that. Now he was famous, but he was actually infamous. He was famous, but in a bad way. You can be famous and you go out and shoot people. Everybody knows who you are, but you're out killing people. Not good. So instead of being famous, you're infamous. Negative way of being very well known.
Right, Jack the Ripper.
Right. Infamous. For a range of problems. What is a range of problems? A range of problems. Infamous for a range of problems. Becoming famous in a negative way. And what is the negative way? There are a range of problems. A very wide number of problems. A range of this. There's a problem here. There's a problem there. There's a problem over here. A whole range of problems. Many different problems. And they start with the overcrowding at the airport. Too many people, everybody all crowded, lines real long, waiting, overcrowding at the airports. Car emissions. When the cars are running, the gas burns and the smoke comes out of the bottom, roof. You can't see it all the time, but it's there. Car emissions. Emissions, something coming out, emissions. Noise pollution, too much noise. Maybe you're standing out on the street here, Charing Cross, buses, and trucks, too much pollution. You can have air pollution, you can also have noise pollution. Too much noise. And tricks. Little chicken. Some tourists would come and get in a taxi and say, I'd like to go to the National Palace. How long will it take to get there? Oh, we'll be there in some good time. No problem. And so the road to the National Palace for most taxis, but for the tricky guy,
Go around.
oh, okay. Instead of 5 minutes, it's 35 minutes.
For sightseeing.
Yeah, right. Also, the fare. So, tricks by some locals to take advantage. The fact that the tourist doesn't know exactly where the National Palace is, the Royal Palace is. So the driver kind of senses that by the fact, oh, where are we? Oh, first time in Bangkok, oh my gosh. Oh, okay. And he takes advantage. He uses that to his own purpose, and that is to raise the fare. And instead of going from A to B, he goes all around and finally took advantage of the fact that the tourist didn't exactly know where the museum or the palace was located. Any questions about the words?
emission. Sorry, I don't know emission. What that emission means?
Oh, emissions. To emit, to send something out. So you're driving the car and the gas is burning in the car to keep the engine, and then out the tailpipe of the back of the car, out the tailpipe comes emissions. Sometimes you can see them, depending on if the engine's in bad shape, you can see the smoke coming out, or in a big truck sometimes. But there's always something coming, even if you can't see it. Emissions, emitting, sending out. Car emissions, noise pollution. Too much noise everywhere. Pollution and tricks. Little things that fool people. Say one thing, mean another. Tricky guy. Watch out. Any questions about this? Yes.
Could it say I'm tricked by some local to get? It's okay or not okay? To get a change and take to get saving.
Say that again.
I'm tricked by some local to get a fund.
Oh, to get advantage, yeah, you can say that too. But usually the expression is to take advantage. You can obviously get an advantage by doing something that puts you in a better position. To get advantage, yeah. But most of the time, it'll be to take advantage. But you can use to get advantage. To do something like if the taxi driver, before anybody got in the taxi, adjusted his meter. So that instead of going 1 kilometer and then raised, it would be 3/4 of a kilometer and then raised. That type of thing. He's taking advantage. He's getting an advantage over the customers. But normally, it is to take advantage of something. Any other questions about this? Infamous. Famous in a negative way. The general was famous for his victories throughout the war. Very famous, highly regarded. The bank robber was infamous. Infamous for robbing banks and shooting people. Infamous. Everybody knew who he was, but it was in a very negative way. Not good at all. Okay? Finish this one up with one more sentence.
ตื่นมาไม่ใช่เหรออยากนอนอีกแล้ว